If you want to grow your career as an employee, you have to become more and more specialized in one particular skill. But if your area of expertise or the future that you see for yourself is towards entrepreneurship, then you have to look for 40 years ago when our parents were working, maybe they were working out of compulsion. There were no choices. Today, there are multiple choices. A person can get 3 different jobs in 1 year. First thing they need to understand, this is not only running some particular tool and ads over there. This is not something fancy. Marketing has been done from years, since ages. You first need to start understanding what are the fundamentals of marketing. Then you need to use the tools which are available today to promote any business that you are working with. So whenever you are trying to get or learn any particular skill, start learning the
Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Stupid Experts Speak. So we've been bringing you experts from various industries, helping you understand how you can differentiate yourself or what you can do to improve your skills so that you can get a job immediately after your graduation is over. Social media or digital marketing is something that everybody finds exciting. Even when students go for internships, this is the first thing that people opt for. But what does it actually entail? What are the nuances in digital marketing? And how can you make yourself hireable in this industry of digital marketing? For this, we have with us today Mr. Ajay. He has his own agency, Invincible Lines, and he's going to tell us today how or what you need to do to get yourself a job and be successful in the career as a digital marketing expert.
Hey, hi Rashmi.
So, Ajay, start by telling us a little about what you do.
So I run a growth marketing agency based out of Bangalore, but we are a distributed team. So my team is everywhere around India, and we try to help businesses grow. This is what we are doing from last 5 years. Before that, I was working in the digital marketing industry, as you mentioned, but this is a very broad industry which people don't understand, because when they are applying for a job, they are applying from digital marketing. This is not how it is. Let's say you are a beginner. Definitely you can apply for a digital marketing job. But as you scale, as you grow, as you want to, pursue your career, you have to select one particular niche, one particular skill, and then you have to provide your services to the company or to whoever you are working with. So this is what we are trying to do. We are trying to build, as you know, we have 3 different services that we provide. We are specialized in that: performance marketing, SEO, and YouTube growth. Through these skills, we are helping businesses grow, because I understand if a business wants to scale faster, they want to invest in performance marketing, which is paid ads. If they want a sustainable business, they want SEO. If they want to build a brand, they need YouTube. But there are a lot of skills which are covered under the banner of digital marketing, right? So let's say if you are doing a digital marketing course, at that point of time, maybe you can learn a lot of different skills. But if you want to get specialized, if you want to upskill, then at that point of time, you definitely need to act as a T-shaped marketer. And depending upon what your ambitions are.
What is a T-shaped marketer?
So if we talk about a T-shaped marketer, let's say there are different skills in one particular industry. In particularly digital marketing, there are different kinds of skills, whether it is SEO, whether it is email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, and whatnot. You have to specialize in one particular skill. Let's say you are a SEO expert, but you understand paid marketing also. Maybe paid marketing knowledge is only 20%, but you are 100% confident on your SEO skills. So now if we will make a T, there will be multiple skills. At the middle of it, there is one core skill that you understand better than others, and you are an expert in that. So if you want to do good in digital marketing, definitely you want to understand what the market is all about and what is the requirement of that particular company. If you are just a beginner, you can act like a digital marketer, but as you specialize, you have to become a T-shaped marketer.
When it comes to digital marketing, everybody thinks of Google pe ad chala diya, Meta pe ad. That's the only thing people usually think about. And honestly, I meet a lot of people who come and they say, I can do it. Anybody can add money to a wallet and run an ad, right?
Right.
Then why are so many people not able to be successful in this area of digital marketing? Where do they fail?
So what happens, there are multiple things. One is, do you want to get a job or do you want to become a marketer, right? If you just want to get a job, you can do anything. In digital marketing, if you are going to any particular industry or any particular profession, if you want to become that particular profession or you want to invest your time over there, that's a different kind of thing. If you just want a job, that's a completely different thing. Now, after pandemic, I guess, or maybe after 2016, the geo boom, a lot of people understood you can easily enter into marketing by learning a course from YouTube. You don't have to spend a lot of money in any of the college. You don't have to work with any brands. You can just start investing someone else's money and you can call yourself a marketer, right? So the entry barrier were very less. People were selling courses for maybe 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. So a lot of people got interested in this because this industry boomed. Now people need to understand that if you are getting into any particular profession, whether it's marketing or something else, do you want to get into this because you love marketing or any other profession which you want to get into, or you just want to do that particular profession or work there because you want money, right? This is a problem. As you were asking that I can just put some money in Google Ads and I can start running ads. The entry barrier is low. But now you understand, have you studied marketing? Because when I started, I am not from a marketing background, right? I did my mechanical engineering. Then I started my business. I had no idea about business. I had no idea about marketing. I started learning marketing from the fundamentals. What are the fundamentals for marketing? You don't understand the fundamentals of marketing, you are running ads. Whichever medium you're using, whether it is digital, physical, traditional, 3.0, whatever medium it is, the fundamentals of marketing remain same. A lot of courses will teach you how to run ads. They won't teach you what are the fundamentals of marketing, what are the core of marketing, why a person is going to buy, how to pursue them. All these things are missing in all these courses. They will just tell you how to run ads. Running ads is not marketing. Doing marketing is marketing.
But Ajay, platforms like Coursera and Udemy have actually made education and upskilling very accessible
Right.
to students and
Right.
affordable also.
Exactly.
So, what are the kind of courses or what are the kind of topics that students should pick in order to get doing a course for 1,000 rupees and doing a worthwhile course of 5,000 rupees is far more impactful, right? So, what are the kind of courses that you would recommend or you tell your own employees to, use for upskilling?
So see, courses is like learning. In this informational age, if you are paying for courses just because you want to learn one particular skill, this is not worth it, right? Definitely, you get a structured way at how you can learn one particular skill or one particular topic. But depending upon only on one particular course, whether it is 500 rupees, whether it is 5 lakh rupees, is not going to serve you. If you are entering into an industry, if you want to join that particular profession, you need to understand that it is a ever learning process. It's not going to end today. If you are, let's say, doing any course from any of the places, whether it is online, offline, at that point of time you may be learning the skill. You may be having a structured way that how I'm going to learn this and all the skills that you have acquired and all the tools that you have learned. For example, just running a Google ad in your course and then spending only 5,000 rupees is not going to serve you or your client or your employee. You have to spend maybe 5 cr, maybe 50 cr in that particular platform so that you can understand the nuances over there. Everybody is running Google ads over there. Maybe some person's cost per acquisition is less. Maybe some person's cost per lead is less. A lot of businesses are there who understand that if cost per lead is less, that doesn't mean cost per acquisition is also less. Maybe you are not attracting the right person in your lead, right? So maybe cost per lead can increase, but cost per acquisition can go down. So all these things, all these nuances, you will only understand when you are spending a lot of money over there. You are spending a lot of time, whether if it is not paid marketing, if it is SEO, you must be spending a lot of time over there. If you are able to rank in SEO, then only you can say, I learned SEO. Just by learning few fundamentals or, learning it from the courses, it's not going to impact you. It's not going to impact the business you are working for.
What is the kind of skill sets that you look for when you are hiring somebody?
See, it depends upon a lot of factors. When I started learning, few of the skills, whether it is paid ads, whether it is SEO. And I started helping businesses, whether I was working as a freelancer or a full-time employee. Then I understood if you want to grow your career as an employee, you have to become more and more specialized in one particular skill. But if your area of expertise or the future that you see for yourself is towards entrepreneurship, then you have to look for a generalistic, skill sets. It cannot be only one particular skill set that is going to help you. Maybe in the beginning, right? Just to get some few clients, maybe to serve them. But if you want to grow your business, then your skill sets can differ and can be very generalistic. So when I'm looking for a person and when I'm trying to hire this particular person in my agency, I look for at what position I'm looking for. If it is only for one particular service that I am providing to my client, if I just want to serve this particular service, I will look for an employee who is very specialized in his skills. Like, for example, SEO expert. He's very much specialized in one particular skill, that is SEO. If you give him a SEO project, he can understand very well that how he can perform skills. But if he needs to grow a business, he doesn't understand that. Now, if I'm working with the business, I will try to know what the business is all about, what is their ambitions, what projection we can give, and then I will plan and I will give directions to a SEO guy who is specialized in one particular skill. But when I'm looking for a person who can talk about different topics with the business, right? Then I would prefer somebody who is very journalistic, who understand different aspects of a business, not just one particular skill. If I'm hiring for a managerial position, it's definitely going to be a person who is very specialized. If I'm looking for a person who can help me grow my business or my client's business by understanding different aspects of his business, I will look for a journalistic person. And if I'm looking for an intern or a fresher, then definitely it's going very generic approach, because at that point of time he's not very specialized because he didn't work that much.
Even if it's a fresher is not specialized,
Right.
there will be some quality you look for, right?
In terms of quality, there can be multiple things which I look for when I'm hiring. So hiring is a very difficult process, right? When I started hiring, I faced a lot of even rejections, right? People don't want to work with you because they don't see the value, right? You are a small company, how you're going to hire? Who is going to trust you? So there are multiple levels of it. When I hire, I look for the ambition of that particular person. What are their ambitions, right? You need to understand that first. Whether they want to grow as a career, whether they want to support their family, whether they want to work from home. This is the first thing. We need to understand what is their ambition down the line, whether it is 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Once you understand that, then only you will be able to hire that particular person for that particular position. As I mentioned, if it is for one particular skill set, I will hire a specialized person. I will look for it. If he wants to grow in this particular skill or not. What is his, past experiences with other companies? He was switching jobs, he was switching, industries, he was switching the skill set that he's providing. If he is very continuous in providing the same kind of services, same kind of results, same kind of coming with same kind of skill set, I will look for that person and I'll hire this person. When I am hiring a journalistic person or a journalist, at that point of time, I will try to understand that will this person be able to learn more things, because digital marketing as an industry is evolving, right? Maybe 2 years down the line, or 2 years ago, we were not very aware about AI. A specialized person may not even look into AI, but you need a journalist who can keep figuring out what is happening in the market. So they know, okay, this new thing is coming, how we can implement this in SEO, how we can implement this in paid marketing, how we can implement this in maybe YouTube or social media management. So these are the two different things that we definitely see. What is their ambition and what kind of approach they have towards their skills. There are multiple things after that also, definitely it depends upon what kind of ambitions you have with these clients, these employees also. If you are building one particular product and you want a solid team, at that point of time you have to look for maybe trust, how much you can trust this particular person, or maybe retention, how long you can retain this person. Now, retention also has multiple factors. Why somebody will work with you for years. 40 years ago, when our parents were working, maybe they were working out of compulsion. There were no choices. Today, there are multiple choices. A person can get 3 different jobs in 1 year. The challenge is how you can keep this person for 3 years, because you are training this person. After training, he is learning new skills. He will start looking for a new job. So, to keep him, you have to show him the vision. Maybe he started with a 25, 30,000 salary. You have to show him the vision of 1 lakh rupee. Or maybe you can give him, ESOPs in your company. That way, if you are training this particular person, you can keep him long. So depending upon for what position, what profession you are hiring, there can be multiple value sets that you can look for.
Are there any specific advice would you give students aspiring to get into the profession of digital marketing today? Because that is a very critical job, you know. People don't understand. They think it's cool or it's fun. Actually, every business, unless they sell something, that's not a business,
That's
right?
not a business, exactly.
Whatever you do, even if you're in finance or education, you have to sell the product.
Right.
And that is the core responsibility of a digital marketing person. He plays in partnership with the company he's working for or he's consulting for. So, what is the advice that you would give students?
So to students, first thing, whenever you are asking for advice, you need to understand what is their background, right? Accordingly, you can give advice. But I will give you a general idea that what it can be. So if a student wants to get into marketing, first thing they need to understand, this is not only running some particular tool and ads over there. This is not something fancy. Marketing has been done from years, since ages. You first need to start understanding what are the fundamentals of marketing. Then you need to use the tools which are available today to promote any business that you are working with. So whenever you are trying to get or learn any particular skill, start learning the fundamental first, so that you understand what marketing is all about. What is the product, what is the pricing, what is the place, what is the promotion, what is the packaging, how you can do it. All these things you need to understand from the basic, how people used to do it 100 years ago, 50 years ago, and now. Then you will get an idea. Then how you it was used to do, people used to do when digital was not there, and how it is happening when digital is here. Maybe packaging was completely different 50 years ago. Now you are packaging your website. To sell anything, you are creating a website so that people can see it. Then they can visit, they can buy from you. So all these things, first, understand the fundamentals. Second, I would suggest look for some videos on the internet, because this is informational age. You don't have to invest lakhs of rupees before understanding anything. So look for some YouTube videos, understand that will you be able to do this for your life or not, because you have limited life. You have to commit. If you're not committing, if you're searching every single day, you are looking for some shiny thing every single year, then it's not going to work for your career. So look for some videos, see how it is working for you. Are you able to understand this or not? Get a basic idea. Once you have a basic idea, then I would not suggest you to start working with someone, because this will not benefit you. This will not benefit the company or person you are working with. Then take a structured course. This course will tell you that how you should approach digital marketing, or any kind of course that you are doing. This will tell you how to approach that particular profession in a step by step manner. Once you are done with this, that doesn't mean that you are done with marketing or digital marketing. After this, start working with any startup, start working in a company as an intern, get some basic idea that how things are being done, and learn every single day. There are resources available online. People write their blogs, people search engine land is there, digital marketing land is there. There are multiple websites. You can check them out. You can read every single day what is happening in the market, how marketing, which you call digital marketing, is evolving every single day. So if you're updated, you will be able to utilize this and help your business, or your maybe client's business or employer's business. So you need to be updated. So this is the process I will tell you. Understand what marketing is, learn it from YouTube, then get into a structured course. After the course, get into internship, start learning. There are multiple streams of digital marketing. See what fits with you. If you are good at content writing, maybe SEO is good for you. If you are very analytical, maybe performance marketing is good for you. Maybe you understand community building, then maybe YouTube, and Facebook groups. All these places are good for you. So you need to understand where it lies. And now, depending upon what your future plans are, whether you want to become an entrepreneur, whether you want to serve a particular client or company as a digital marketer, you choose your path. If you want to stay in digital marketing, be specialized. If you want to grow a company, maybe after 3 or 5 years, you can be more journalistic towards your approach.
Thank you, Ajay. That was very insightful. And I really hope that a lot of students watch this and get clarity on how they should plan their career in digital marketing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.